Hello, my name is Ezekiel Lopez and I am a computer engineering undergraduate at Cal Poly San Luis Obispo, and this is my senior project, Pinpoint. The idea behind Pinpoint is for users to be able to track each other using RF networking and GPS locator chips. They can see each other's location on the touchscreen display, and they can also send messages. The inspiration behind Pinpoint was a popular video game called Halo. In this video game, you're able to fight as a soldier, and on the bottom corner of your screen, you're able to see friendly and enemy forces. That screen was the basis for Pinpoint, and I expanded it so that it can include messaging and real-time updates of user positions. So now let's take a look at what the device can do. Okay, since Pinpoint is a networking device, it's best to use more than one at a time. So what we have right now are two Pinpoint devices that are talking to each other. You can see that they both see each other on opposite sides. One sees one a little bit north and the other a little bit south. And they're talking right now through these XBs right here and there. So there are three main menus we can go through when using an XP device. We can look at the settings, type a few messages, and look at the information for each device on the network. So the first thing we want to do is look at the settings. Since our default name is Alfred, we can go ahead and change that. We'll go into settings and edit. From here, we can type out our new name, which will be Seek. And hit back. And now we have our updated name. And so from this menu, we can also change our GPS update rate and the XB transmission rate. The GPS update rate changes how many times the GPS chip updates the PSOC on where its location is. We can change that from 1/2 Hz as we have on default to 1 Hz or to 1/3 Hz, which is one update every 3 seconds. We'll change it back to our default. We can do the same thing with the XB transmission rate. We can do default at 1/3, change it to 1/2, or change it to 1 Hz. We'll send it back to its default. So we'll go back to the main menu, and you'll notice the next menu we can go to is messages. So let's go ahead. Here you can see two users, Alfred and Beth. Beth is actually a virtual user. We have programmed her in there for testing purposes. The real user is Alfred. So we can go ahead, tap Alfred, and you notice that our conversation is empty because we have not yet sent messages over the network. Let's fix this. We want to be friendly with Alfred. So we'll go to Compose, and we'll type a friendly hello. And we'll hit send. And that updates our conversation in our menu. And so now you can see that we got a new message on the opposite device. So let's go inside our messages. And look, we have one new message from Zeke. It says hello. And so the last thing we can do on a Pinpoint device is look at the information for each user. So we'll go ahead, go to info, and you see this time we show the U user, which is the person that's using the device. You can see detail information for you, and you notice that we have our nickname, our universal ID, and our position. We also have a messages button here, so you can easily go to your messages. If not, we can go back and see the information for the other users. Let's look at Alfred. So here you can see Alfred's nickname, his universal ID, his position, and this time his distance. This is the distance between Alfred, and Zeke. And again, you'll notice the Messages button, so you can quickly go to the messages that you have with Alfred. And so there you have it. That's functionality for Pinpoint. Again, my name is Ezekiel Lopez, and I thank you for your interest in my project.